What's up, y'all? Chastity back for another episode of Thirsty Thursday, and this week's category is So Fresh, So Clean. Now, y'all know I love red wines, but it's getting pretty hot here in Chicago, and I thought it'd be helpful to share with you all some white wines that will keep you refreshed and cool this summer. So, first up is the 2019 Raats Chenin Blanc from Stellenbosch, South Africa, and there are a couple things to note about Chenin Blanc as a grape. One, it's extremely versatile. It can be grown in cool, moderate, and warm climates. Second thing to note is this grape in particular is a wide variety in South Africa. What I love about this one is that it's fairly young. So the vintage is 2019, which means it's gonna be light and fruity and pretty zesty on the palate. On the nose, you're definitely gonna get notes of citrus like lime and lemon. You'll get some apple flavors along with some dustiness, which I think might be result of it being fermented in stainless steel. Now on the palate, again, it's going to zap your palate because it's gonna be so high in acid. You're gonna get flavors of lime, you'll get some apple, some pineapple. It has a lighter body. It's one of those wines that I wouldn't suggest porch pounding. It's definitely one if you wanna just sit inside in the AC for a day and not be bothered. Open up a bottle list and enjoy and share with whomever you live with. But I would pair this wine with sushi, with avocado, which also includes avocado toast, and also seafood. So you're thinking about oysters and shrimp, grilled fish. This would be a great refreshing wine to enjoy with this Chenin Blanc. And I do believe that we should start drinking more Chenin Blanc. It's definitely that grape that's low-key slept on, so you're welcome. Next up is a 2018 Domaine de Jussy Bordeaux Blanc, and something to know about Bordeaux Blanc, it's not just one grape, it is a blend of two. Yes, Sauvignon Blanc and Semillon come together and they give birth to delicious wine like Bordeaux Blanc. This one in particular is 60-40, so 60 Sauvignon Blanc, 40 Semillon. Now it's really up to the winemaker to determine how they want to make that ratio. And this is also another wine that can be very sweet or it can be extremely dry. Y'all know how I roll, so this is a dry wine. On the nose, you'll notice that the flavors kind of jump up your nostrils and make themselves at home, and that's because Sauvignon Blanc is a very aromatic wine. And basically when something is aromatic, it means that it has a very strong fragrance. So you'll get notes of green apple, some lime, some lemon. I definitely get some grassy notes on this, a little bit of saline, and some minerality as well. On the palate, it's definitely gonna be high in acid. You'll get some Granny Smith apple. I also get some stone fruit like papaya, which is really unique because this one is coming from France. In Sauvignon Blanc and Semillon, Semillon actually tends to be much sweeter, heavier grape compared to Sauvignon Blanc. So this is one that I would absolutely pair with some chicken, some more seafood. I would also, if you like to snack on cheese like me, goat cheese, feta, a hard cheese like Parmesan. This would, if you're making a little charcuterie board, this would also be a great wine to pair some of those flavors with. So yeah, I picked these two wines because, like I said, they are very fresh and very clean. Word to Outcast. They have beautiful finishes that are long and just super crisp. Something about dry wines in the summertime. Not necessarily super bone dry wines like I like, but ones that have, high acidity. They have a little bit of sweetness to them. Wines like these are great in the summertime because they're refreshing, they're light, they are super flavorful, but they're not going to weigh your palate down. And so I hope you guys have a chance to go out and get these. I have the full notes on my blog. Definitely go check those out because I know I probably missed a couple notes or two on these wines. They're just so incredibly delicious and complex. And sometimes when I'm giving you guys these notes, I just don't do them enough justice because I'm trying to give y'all so much information in such a short period of time. But I would highly suggest drinking more Chenin Blanc, specifically from South Africa, drinking more Semillon and Sauvignon Blanc separately and together. Bordeaux Blanc is definitely a blend that I came to enjoy when I was in France a couple months ago, and it's cool that I'm able to find it affordably here in the States. And I usually do a cheers at the end of every episode, but given everything that's happened this week, we're in a really just completely weird time. On top of the pandemic, there continues to be ridiculous violence toward Black people in America, and racism is completely showing its ass. And I know I focus on wine, I know I'm a journalist, but before all of those things, I am a Black woman. And I think that, those who consider themselves allies, please stand up, please speak out. It is often said that it's exhausting being a Black person, and I think somebody made the point on Twitter that it's not that it's exhausting, it's that the environment around us is exhausting us. So it's not something I take lightly, being a Black woman. I'm extremely proud of it, and my prayers go out to the family of George Floyd, the family of Ahmaud Arbery, the family of Breonna Taylor. Senseless acts that could have absolutely been prevented, and no matter what your platform is, use it to speak up. My prayers are with every Black man in this country. I know it's hard to not be afraid in times like these, but be proud of who you are, know that you are loved, and yeah, until next week, I'll see y'all.